Grand Rising to my Aboriginal kings and queens. Uh, Grand Rising to the humans too. Y'all understand later what I mean by that. We'll get to that. Um, I just want to do a quick little. I got some quick little videos on history, our history in Virginia, who the fuck we are as a people. Seems like no matter how much I post this shit, nobody seems to pay attention. So it seems as if I gotta say it out my mouth, and hopefully we can start talking about it. Um, but before we could do that, let's just work on dispelling a few myths or falsicities, little white lies that they seem to tell to us over the history, and we seem to accept it, even though the information is right there that tells us different. Um, Simple one. Let's start with Jesus. The Bible clearly tells you that Jesus got skin of copper, hair of wool, this shit right here. Um, Tells you that Jesus is a black man. When Jesus and Mary was in trouble, he went and hid in Egypt. Egypt is clearly, historically, a black nation. We know this shit. Even though they try to take it out, we know this shit. But again, we all sit up in church every day and worship to a white Jesus, when again the Bible clearly states that thou shalt not have graven images, but every church in America got a graven image of the white Jesus, plastered, I should say, all over their walls, because they want you to see that and think that that's your God. Okay, so the next thing we'll talk about, just another quick myth buster. When Columbus came to America, you should see up behind me, it'll be one or two things. Either it'll be Columbus's quotes of what he saw when he came to America, or it'll be a depiction from 1790, I believe, of what the American Indians looked like when they came here. But just to state, when Columbus came to America, Columbus said that when he got here, he found copper colored, broad nose, big lipped, nappy headed niggas. That's us. Um, they even depicted it. Uh, I want to say Benjamin Franklin, when he first came here to America, he said to himself that it seems odd that nature chose to paint everything of color. With them having such a great chance here in America, why would they bring other Negroes here? Him stating again that was niggas already here. Why would they bring other niggas here and fuck up the chances that they would be able to conquer this place? Right? So what they did, or before we even get to that, I'll say this. What we have to do to really understand it is we gotta take that image. I know all you niggas that went to school with me back at the Terror Elementary, you remember them bringing in this like Asiatic woman, which is technically a Mongoloid, which was not in America at the time. But this Asiatic person they brought to the school and told us that was Pocahontas. Erase that bitch from your memory. Look at your mama, look at your grandma, look at your aunt, look at your sister, look at yourself. My Aboriginal people in Virginia. You are what the fuck Pocahontas looked like. But these are all the lies that they can tell us. And we simply believe that shit and move along and go along with it. When you think about Nat Turner, remove the fucking slave clothes off of him and put feathers on his head. And understand that Nat Turner was not a slave that was brought from Africa or indentured servant, because those that came from Africa had a contract to come here and do work. Because if you understand, the Europeans or the Britons was trying to establish a colony here, which at the time when they brought them in, they had already been here. They had already been here for a couple hundred years. And they was warring with us the whole damn time. Nat Turner. But whatever. For now, I guess I'll end that here. But we've got to do some research, and we've got to actually look into our history, and we got to stop believing the bullshit. Especially when all the information is clearly put in our face for us to see. Salute.